Now, around this same time, Joseph Smith has his second spiritual experience. When he's 17 years old and staying in a cabin with his family, Joseph Smith goes to bed one night when an angel appears to him, the angel Moroni. Moroni instructs Joseph Smith, quotes several scriptures to him, and tells him that he's going to engage in a work that will make sure that his name is known for good and evil among all peoples, places, and countries. Moroni quotes several scriptures to him, but most importantly, he quotes Malachi 4, 5, and 6, but makes some important changes to the way the text reads. For instance, instead of, "Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming great and dreadful day of the Lord," Moroni said, "I will reveal unto you the priesthood by the hand of Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord." Moroni also said that Elijah would plant in the hearts of the children the promises made to the fathers, and that the hearts of the children would turn to the fathers. He adds, if it were not so, the whole earth would be utterly wasted at his coming. Elijah wasn't just coming at a random place and time, but was coming to reveal the priesthood, and that he was coming specifically to plant in the hearts of the children promises made to the fathers to fulfill the purpose of the earth. This passage was so different that it warranted inclusion in the Doctrine and Covenants as a separate section. This wasn't the only scripture that Moroni quoted to Joseph Smith. According to other accounts, Moroni quoted from Deuteronomy, he quoted from the Psalms, he quoted from the book of Isaiah, several passages from Jeremiah, and even passages from 1 Corinthians chapter 1. During this period of time, Moroni recruited Joseph Smith to receive the plates, but did not give them to them at that moment. Joseph Smith said himself that when he went to the hill, he initially tried to obtain the plates, but was stopped. He wrote, "I straightway made 3 unsuccessful attempts to get them. I cried unto the Lord in agony of my soul. Why can I not obtain them? Behold, the angel appeared unto me again and said unto me, You have not kept the commandments of the Lord. For now I had been tempted of the adversary and sought the plates to obtain riches, and kept not the commandment that I should have an eye single to the glory of God. Therefore I was chastened." Now, over the next few years, Joseph Smith went to the hill once a year where he received intelligence and instruction from the angel. Well, in 1826, the year before Joseph Smith receives the plates, he's gone for a few hours, and when he gets home, his father sees him, runs up and says, "Joseph, why have you stayed so late? Has anything happened to you? We've been in distress about you for 3 hours." According to Joseph Smith's mother, Joseph recovered himself a little bit and then turned to his father and said, "Father, I've just had the severest chastisement I've ever experienced in my life." Joseph's father became hasty and indignant, but Joseph broke into a smile and said, "It was the angel of the Lord. He says I've been negligent, that the time has now come when the record should be brought forth, and that I must be up and doing, and that I must set myself about the things which God has commanded me to do." The very next year, Joseph Smith goes to the hill, accompanied by his now wife, Emma Smith. Emma waits at the bottom of the hill while Joseph obtains the plates, and then he takes the plates and stashes them in the woods so that they won't be taken by anybody else. Now, Joseph later writes, a little bit modestly in his history, that no sooner was it known that I had the plates than the most strenuous exertions were used to get them from me. Joseph Smith had to use both the seer stone and the Nephite interpreters to know where the plates were and to keep them safe, because people came out of the woodwork trying to find him and trying to find the plates and trying to take them from him so that they could use them for their own personal gain. So during his teenage years, Joseph Smith grew from being a goofy kid who didn't quite know how to use his gifts to being a prophet who was called of God to bring forth and exercise his power to translate a sacred record. During this time, Joseph Smith was instructed by an angel of God. And today we have the words and writings of that angel and numerous other prophets to instruct and tutor us and help us become the people that the Lord wants each of us to become.